All the thought was, okay, we got to win the cup now. So my confidence, he was my best mate, and
First of all, thanks for taking the time to speak to me.
you're welcome.
You lifted the World Cup in 1978, then a few months later you found your way on your way to England. You had a tremendous impact here. Were you aware of the amount of publicity you were creating at the time?
No, no, I was not aware of anything like that. I just arrived in England and with a big illusion that I was going to play for Tottenham, and of course trying to do my best.
Yeah. And playing for your country must have been sensational for you. But at what point in the tournament did you realise you could make history for yourself and as a nation?
Well, in football you always take one game at a time.
Yeah.
So the first 3 games, all that was in our mind was to qualify for the next round, as simple as that. Then when the next round started, the same thing is to try to be in the final. And once we were in the final, whoop, all the thought was, okay, we got to win the cup now. So you do it little by little. You don't think it's very dangerous to start from the beginning. Oh, we're going to win the World Cup, because it doesn't happen. Little by little.
Yeah. And you then had to adjust to your new surroundings of White Hart Lane. How difficult was that for you to begin with?
It was very difficult, yes. It was not like it is today. Today you have internet, you have a lot of things. Traveling from one place to the next is much easier and so on. At the time it was pretty difficult, but it was a big advantage because I didn't come in my own. It was Ricky Villa all the time with me, so we help each other a lot.
I have to mention Ricky Villa there. Just tell us how that partnership came about.
We were playing in the Argentina national team, and we were roommates as well. So when you are roommate with somebody, it's a very special relationship, because especially in the World Cup, especially in the big tournament, it's a lot of pressure involved in not only playing but outside football as well. So he was my confidence, he was my best mate, and when we arrived in Tottenham, that continued.
Yeah. And how much of an influence did he have on your career?
Sorry?
How much of an influence did he have on your career?
Oh, he had a lot of influence, yes. In fact, in England, it was always, I never talk about me, myself. I always talk about the two of us, Ricky and me. Because in fact, we were all the time together.
Yeah. And you won some silverware at Spurs, including winning the FA Cup at Wembley over 2 legs. That must have been a great final on the day.
Oh, it was brilliant, yeah. Especially how it was. I mean, we were playing extremely well, but we were a little bit naive, so we had to learn very quickly. So in the first game, Manchester City were the better team. They should have won. Somehow we managed to have a draw, and in the second game, then we play our normal stuff, and that was wonderful to see, and we won.
Yeah. And finally, you went into management after your career. Just give us an insight on what that was like for you, considering how far you had come as a player.
Well, I thought it was quite natural. I wanted to carry on involved in football. So when you finish as a player, you wanted to carry on in football, you have 2 options really. One, to be in the media, or the other, to be involved in the club. So my chance, what I wanted to do, I wanted to be involved with the club. I wanted to carry on being in that case, a manager. I was very lucky. I went to Swindon. I came not far from here, West Brom. And this is how it started, and it was a wonderful career as well.
Okay, well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click here to watch them in full. Also, subscribe if you're new, so you can follow my journey to the media world.